Hello, everyone. I went to see Peter Pan, Neverland Nightmare, and it's a horror slasher movie, and it started off really well. Now, I've never seen any of these actors act before, but I found the acting to be fine. The acting was fine to me. The character development kind of lacked. They could have had a little bit more of that. And there were some missed opportunities in this movie, sadly to say. But the start of it, the start of the story of Peter Pan, was really cool. The narration was, and then you see the person on the rocking chair, and he's reading out of a book. That was really spooky and really, really well done for what it was. It actually kind of really surprised me. He was holding a child as well, rocking in the chair. He closes the book and he goes, "Neverland. You want to go to Neverland with me?" That was just creepy. Then you have another scene where all the children are going into a circus, and they're all surrounding there to watch him. And he's dressed up as a clown. Peter Pan is dressed up as a clown. He has this black and white shirt on with stripes like this. And I paid close attention to the movie because there's a woman, too, later in the film that actually has a sweater on with the red and white stripes. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought something might happen there. Maybe it does. I'm not going to tell you. But I liked that. And then there's a lot of things I liked about it, but that circus scene was really spooky. Then it went just to a child sleeping, and then he lifted up, like the floorboard, and said to the child, "Do you want to go to Neverland with me?" It reminded me, of course, Pennywise from the sewer. So there were some really good scenes here, really good scenes, but a few scenes were kind of like needed to be redone. The music and the composer did an amazing job with this film too, to keep it creepy and dark with shadows and stuff like that. The shadows are hard to do, but a few missed opportunities. There was one scene where Peter Pan walks into a store. The guy says, "We're closed." So now he's changing his mask. He's putting on a different mask. And as he's leaving, the store owner goes, "You have to pay for that. I'm closed, but you still need to pay for that mask." So at that point of time, I would have preferred him paying for the mask, but he didn't. He killed the guy. And I was like, I would have preferred something slightly a little different there, bringing it a different misdemeanor. But the reshot I think that really should have done, that they really should have really impacted a lot of things, was a child is riding his bike. And all of a sudden he gets caught by Peter Pan, and he takes him away. Now all these children are missing. Now, that particular scene of him grabbing the child when he was riding his bike, it should have been redone. Because that was, I don't know, I just thought the music was off. Even what Peter Pan said, if he said anything, I can't quite remember, but I think it was just off. I think that scene could have been done better. And then also, too, there was this character, Tinkerbell. I didn't think she was needed in the movie at all. She was a good actress, and I was entertained with her dialogue, but I just thought they should have went a different route and not had that character in the movie at all. Now, the character development in this, like I said, that was a lacked opportunity as well. Now, right now, it only has like a 45% Rotten Tomatoes. So it's kind of like in between. And then it has like a 5.1 out of 10 on IMDb. And I could see why. It's an in-between movie. It's a hit and miss. But some of the scenes are just so gory, and I don't want to tell you some of the kills. They were terrific. There is also another scene, I think it got mixed up. Like, the darker scenes were actually better. The day scenes, the more I think about it, weren't as good. Those are the ones that I felt that needed reshots. And some of the dialogue it got kind of bad later in the film, where at first it actually did spook me out, especially with a child on a rocking chair. You like to go to Neverland, that the opening scene, and then the circus scene. Wow, those scenes there reminded me of a lot of movies. Like, it reminded me a lot of Black Phone. He also had a van, and on the white van, it says, "Like to go to Neverland with me." and that van was creepy, and he would drive around in that van. And it also reminded me of a lot of Long Legs. If you've ever seen Long Legs with Nicolas Cage, the film did remind me a lot of that film. It really did. But the thing is, though, I just think it lost its way. Would I like a sequel? Yes. Would I like the same character to play Peter Pan? Yes. Would I like to see a lot of the same characters back? Yes. The fighting scenes, though, were really done well. And the costumes were done well. So there's a lot of things done well in this movie. But reshots were required, and some missed opportunities in the school. I felt that they didn't really use the school as much. So when you see the movie, if you decide to watch it, I give this a 6. A 6 you know what? I give it a 6.5 out of 10 because overall I did enjoy it. It's much better than a lot of other horror movies out there. I just think they missed the opportunity. And maybe the sequel, if they do make one, will be better than the first. All right, everyone, a 6.5 out of 10 for Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Check it out. I would love to see these actors again. I enjoyed them. Bye for now, and have an incredible day. Check out my other movie reviews, food reviews, and much more. And thank you again for watching. Bye for now, everyone.